And I can't get over the soundtrack here at the beginning. Like, let's just listen to it for a moment. Just listen how beautiful this is. You know what? Let me crank it up. Let me crank it up. Honestly, like, let me just listen to this. Isn't that so nice? The developer of this game, or of this song, well, mostly I'm assuming the developer of the game is also the developer of the song. I'm assuming that. I don't know for sure. Anyways, the song just absolutely just blown out of the park. Just the sexiest song. I love this song so much. It's so good. Okay, let's get to the story, because I could sit here and get lost in the sauce forever. All right, it's peaceful, it's nice, and it's great. But anyways, I hope I don't have dark circles. Can you see them? I'm so white, and with my light, it kind of makes them go away. Okay, good. A little bit of stress as of recent, but nothing I can't handle. I mean, there's really nothing I can't handle. Well, I can handle anything. I can't handle a gunshot to the head, though, but I mean, like, I mean, that would smoke anybody. So, like, of course, there'd be, like, you could be like, well, you can't handle that. You're not bulletproof. And it's be like, okay, well, yeah, but, like, any emotional thing of any kind or any word that is spoken to me, I can handle just fine. Anywho, let's get back started. Sure enough, by the time we reach the basement, everyone else has already gathered there. I'd only seen a fraction of it earlier, so now I take my time to fully examine the space. It's a little chilly, but spacious and comfortable. My eyes are immediately drawn to the pool table by the stairs, complete with a sufficiently fancy lamp. Next, they focus on an old-fashioned jukebox glimmering gently in one of the corners of the room. And finally, a stately-looking movie projector and screen. Soft lighting illuminates the dark wooden bar and its matching shelves packed with fancy-looking bottles, glasses, and mixing equipment, the works. Mixology is a bit of a hobby of mine, so I keep this place well-stocked. Theo punches a code into the jukebox, then sets up shop behind the bar, smiling broadly at us. Wow! Rofi immediately cozies up to the bar, eyes scanning the display with wonder. I can make pretty much whatever you'd like, as long as I've got the ingredients. So any takers? Rofi's paw shoots up in the air as if we were in class. Me! I figured. Well, what will you have? I don't know. You pick. Something sweet, please. Theo blinks in surprise, then laughs. Okay then, how about a appletini? I don't know what that is, but sure. It's a martini, but got a sweeter apple flavor. I've never heard of a martini either, but I'm down to try it. Okay, fair enough. Do you prefer gin or vodka? Rofi blinks back at him for a long moment. How about I pick for you? Yes, please. How about for the rest of you? Nothing for me, thank you. I'll just have water. Theo nods encouragingly. Sure thing. Hunter's bright eyes flick back and forth between Theo and the array of bottles. Yeah, alright. I'll have a little something as a treat. There's no pressure, of course, if you'd rather not. Nah, I'm down. Just, counting calories. Give me a shot of vodka, please. Hey, alright, a true college man. Theo teases, started to tinker behind the bar. Ollie, anything for you? I'd have a mojito, if that's okay with you. If you have the ingredients, I mean, and if not, then no, it's fine. Theo cuts him off gently, looking over his shoulder with a smile. No trouble at all. Nice and easy to make. Ollie nods in gratitude and maneuvers himself to a bar stool, gratefully draping his towel over the back. And last but certainly not least, Theo's eyes meet mine and he grins playfully. What's your poison, Brandon? Ooh, I get a real good decision here. I guess the last thing I did drink was a little bit of coconut vodka. They got gin, rum, tequila, beer, wine. I'm more of a... Well, liqueur type of guy, you know, like Disaronno and such. So, and I try to like wines. There's only one kind of wine I like, and that is, what's it called? It's a Pacific brand of it, but it's elderberry wine. I've only ever had one of it, but it's so good. You let that sit overnight and it'll taste just so good. Anyways, we'll go with vodka. Alright, I'll take a vodka. Or, I guess there's words for this. I'm thinking something with vodka. Ooh, Brandon, do you want what I'm having? Or do you want to have shots with me? Hunter gives Rofi a wink and the puppy elbows him in return. Theo eyes the two of them with fond exasperation and turns to me to offer an out. Or I can mix you something else if you'd like, maybe a vodka tonic. I kinda want to have appletinis, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, we're going for the appletinis. Okay, Rofi, you're up. I'll have what he's having. I hook a thumb up at Rofi as he cheers in delight. Don't worry, Brandon, I can finish yours if you don't like it. Don't feel pressured to finish anything I make for you guys. Drinking should be fun, not painful. And if you don't like it, I'll make you something else on the house. Theo once again laughs at his own joke, eyes twinkling. Rofi turns to me and pats the seat next to him. Come here and sit with me then, if we're going to be having the same drink. Here, you can even try mine first if you want. I feel a tug of emotion at his words, though I'm not quite sure why. Something in the way he offers his time, his company, his drink. The fact that he's so eager and happy to share things with me. A warmth begins to blossom in my stomach, no alcohol required. Yeah, sure, I'll try a bit. The drink is sweet and delicious with a slight bitter kick that leaves me wanting more. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna want my own. Otherwise, you're not getting this back. Hey, don't drink all of it. Theo arrives in the nick of time with my martini and Rofi snatches his out of my paws. You're a lifesaver, Theo. Theo tends to everyone's request quickly, and soon after everyone settles in with their drinks. The light chatter around me is pleasant. I can't remember the last time I was surrounded by such friendly faces. You know what would go great with this drink? Rofi looks playfully and pointedly at Hunter. The alcohol is clearly starting to set in. Some dumplings. Hunter, how about you go and get them from upstairs? Huh? Why me? Because my legs are broken and I can't get up. Besides, Artie and I already worked so hard to make them. And Theo's the bartender, so he's busy. Hey, I spent long hours out in the cold shoveling the sidewalks. Don't I get any points for that? With a dramatic sigh, I get to my paws. Alright, Rofi, I'll go collect the leftovers for you. Oh, I mean, I was just giving Hunter a hard time, but it's fine. I want one too. You're the best, Brandon. I smile at him and head upstairs. As I enter the kitchen, I grab the foil pan of dumplings. I can hear clinging of glasses from the basement. I slip one into my mouth, enjoying the savory taste, the juicy pop of flavor, and the sweet sound of muffled laughter. How long has it been since I've felt like this? Like I belonged in a space, like I could stand here forever in easy bliss. It almost feels too easy, too good to be true. Just as I did yesterday morning, I walk over to the window and place a paw on the frozen glass. It chills me to the bone. For a fleeting moment, I remember snowbound forest and the embrace of an icy lake. If this is all a winter's dream, here's where I would wake up. At this moment, when joy is so near, here's where the shoe would drop. I'm going to wake up right now. But I don't. The feelings of warmth and comfort remain. The sound of laughter flows on. Your friends are waiting for you, Brandon. Go get them. I grab the dumplings and pan and hurry downstairs. I arrive during a lull in the conversation. Everyone spread out around the basement. Seems like they're pretty much forgotten about the dumplings. I gently set the pan down on the table and let my gaze wander around the room. Our gracious host, Theo, still serving drinks behind the bar. He keeps a diligent but tender eye on his guests. Artemis, cool, calm, and collected, he thumbs through a box of records, one talon resting easily on the top of a softly glowing jukebox. Ollie, soft-spoken yet passionate, his eyes are bright with wonder as he fiddles with the old movie projector. My old friend Rofi, curled up on the couch, a blissful smile on his youthful face. Hunter, springingly and happy-go-lucky, his dexterous paws are busy setting up the pool table, tongue sticking out in concentration. As I watch them, the joy I feel almost startles me. To think I could feel this strongly after only 2 days? Emboldened by this feeling, my eye keeps returning to one of them in particular, the one I want to spend the rest of my night with. I think Theo and Rofi are cool. Like, I feel like Theo's real chill. He'd be really cool to hang out with, but also, I want to hang out with Rofi. Because, I mean, as the story goes, it is the childhood friend, so I think he's the coolest one as well. So, we're gonna go with Rofi. It's just, if there's a bunch of choices, we're going with Rofi. If it's other choices, then I gotta think about it a little more, but we're going with Rofi. Spotting that familiar orange dog, I make my way to the couch against the wall of the basement. He's clearly tipsy, maybe a bit more, but he seems to be enjoying himself, glass in paw, as he sways to the music coming from the jukebox. No words are needed. I sit next to him. Almost instantly, he sways in my direction, carefully resting his head on my shoulder. Hey, Brandon. Hey, Rofi, how are we feeling? Good. He giggles a little bit. Warm. He nuzzles his head against my shoulder a little. Instinct takes over, and I find myself stroking his head right between his ears. He leans and starts rubbing his snout against my cheek. Rofi doesn't say much else, but I continue to earn happy dog noises as I rub his head. We sit there together for a while, watching Theo and Ollie chat at the bar, listening as Artemis tinkers with the jukebox. I feel Hunter's eyes on us for a moment, but as I meet them, they're full of nothing but warmth. He gives me a thumbs up and a wink before returning to his billiards game. Everything about this moment just feels right. I'm where I belong, with everyone, with Rofi. I'm not sure how much time passes as we sit together. For once, I don't feel the need to keep track. At some point, Rofi sits down, his mostly empty glass on the table next to us. When he settles back onto the couch, he leans against me fully, head on my chest, back against my belly. He pulls my arms around him, but shoots his puppy dog eyes at me before I say anything. Keep me warm, Brandon, please. I don't put up much of a fight. We watch Ollie make his way back to the bar for another drink, giggling at something Theo says. Theo's been at it for a while now. I wonder if he's calling it a night. Hopefully never. I don't think anyone could get me to move from this spot. Right on cue, we hear Theo call out to us. Last call, folks. I'm afraid your bartender is exhausted. There it is. Do you want anything else, Rofi? The dog shakes his head slowly before letting out a yawn. I wanna snuggle you. You already are. Then I'm good. Hunter grabs one last shot at the bar before coming over to join us. Looks like you got yourself in a real mess, Brandon. He points at the sleepy dog, basically laying on the top of me, and he chuckles. I don't mind, and I doubt he does either. Rofi's eyes are fully shut then, and almost instantly I feel his breathing slow down as he drifts off. He's definitely a good cuddler. For a second, the magic of the moment wavers. Have you two? Oh, as buds? Yeah. Hunter looks up thoughtfully. But to answer the follow-up question, we were never really more than that. I let out the breath I was holding. He would kill me for telling you this, but he talked a lot about you when we first met, and even after too. I don't think he ever stopped thinking about you, honestly. And judging by your reaction, he must have been on your mind a lot too, these past years. I nod slowly. Hunter gives me a smile. Seems like the storm came at just the right time then. He gets up and stretches. By the way, the real mess starts now. He gestures to the sleeping dog on top of me. Good luck getting him off you and into bed. With another chuckle, he heads off, unpacks the billiards table. He was right, I didn't have the heart to wake Rofi up just yet, but Theo really seemed to be winding down. I let Rofi have a few more minutes of rest before gently shaking him awake. Huh? What's happening? Theo's cleaning up for the night, and I think Artemis is getting ready for bed. Rofi sits up. Oh, right. I forgot Artie is sleeping down here. Let's go upstairs. Sounds good to me. I help Rofi up, and he leans on me a bit, groaning. My head already hurts. Drink more water. Artemis calls from the other side of the basement. Rofi whines. I will, later. Enjoy your headache then. After checking in with Theo and wishing everyone a good night, Rofi and I are the first to leave the bar. Want me to walk you upstairs? No, I'm okay. He lets out a big yawn. But can I just sleep in your room tonight? My room is so far away, and I'm about to pass out. I fall victim to his eyes, and I don't have it in me to turn him down. Well, as long as you're happy with the air mattress. As long as you're there. Open the door to the den, ushering the dog in and closing the door behind us. Rofi flops happily onto the air mattress.